find the same thing even with like my gymnastic team. Like today, it's like, I just played the strong players the whole game. We could have won by one more. Yeah, but it's like, yeah. I know what you mean by that.
We had that like 2 weeks ago when Frank's were here. It was like one of those games. We were up by like 30 or something. And we let them get back within, I think 8 was the closest. But I was like, I didn't even put the bench people in. It was the starters that were like brain farting all over the place.
Sort of my thing. I would like to win by more sometimes, but it's like, I'd have to win by less and get my other players more minutes.
Yeah. I'd be telling, at the very end. I don't like to make it even close.
Too late. You're all good there, mate? You're all... Yeah. Did you delete the footage? Remember how to do that one? Nah, you're right, yeah. Only one game as well, so that should be fine. Yeah. Good evening and welcome to Eagle Stadium in Werribee. Here we are for round 9 BigV Championship Women. It is the first place Wyndham coming up against number 6 on the ladder, the Sherbrooke Suns, for this sort of halfway point of the season clash. Sherbrooke looking to make their way to the top end of the ladder and play some finals basketball later in the season. My name's Mitch. It's an absolute pleasure to be joined alongside Coach Zoe. Hello, welcome.
Welcome. No, it's a pleasure to be here. Coach a game, come call a game.
Just fresh off a youth league women's win, so pretty happy with the girls after that one. Zoe?
Yeah, happy with the win overall. Couple of minutes we might have changed, but overall, good win.
Yeah, I think learning from Coach Jared Hillier I think they won by 75. And last week, and if you had asked Jared, were you happy after the game, he would have said no.
He'd find something to
He's
get
always
better
finding
at.
something. All right, let's get the starting lineups here for you. So for Sherbrooke, it is number 5, Erin Burgoyne. Number 43, Alicia Carline. Number 6 is Stephanie Powell. Number 21 is Miranda Gartner. And who have I missed? That is Kiara Phillips, number 34. And for Wyndham, it is... We have a change in the starting lineup. Looks like we've got Bethany Theodore and Lauren Jones, Amanda Pascal, Tennille Knight, and Jamie Lee Pearce. So Julie Brousseau out of the starting lineup. Zoe?
Yeah, I can give you the inside scoop. She's been sick all week.
All right.
That's not I don't think it's a basketball anything.
Fresh off 8 3-pointers last week, and she's been benched.
No.
Yeah,
She's been very sick all week.
yeah. Yeah, no, I resonate with that. If you can't hear it in my voice, I feel okay. I'm just very stuffed up in the sinuses and stuff. So, although we're waiting to choose the right ball.
Got to get that right.
Got to get that right.
Some players are very particular about what basketball we're playing with.
Oh gosh, that's. I find it funny that the referees choose the ball. Like, I think this is an AFL footy thing. Like, I remember from with footy, like the umpires would bring the balls into the captain.
You see them do that. Like, I know they do that in the NBA. Like, they'll come over and check it or give their little 2 cents. I don't know if they're actually taking their opinions on board, but
yeah, that's right.
It do make more sense that the players would choose than the.
I mean, you'd want a ball with like a little bit less. You want it too bouncy. Like you might get a few shots to drop. Right?
I like it to be a bit of a rock.
You like the harder? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Helps the handles a little bit, pop up a bit more.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, we're underway here. Pascal up top, guarded by Phillips. Tennille Knight, catch and shoot from the corner, no good. And Jamie Lee Pearce picks up her first rebound for the night, averaging about 7.5.
2 good, pretty early looks to start with.
So that's Erin Burgoyne under the point. On 5 for the Suns, and Alicia Carline in the post against Pearce. Been dominant this season so far. Alicia coming in with, 21 and 14 boards to her name.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun challenge for Jamie all night.
Nice finish by Tennille with the left hand. As AP tips that
I
one.
was just about to say, I reckon she could have caught that, and then she kind of said that to herself. You know those ones you tip out of bounds, you go, I probably could have just grabbed
another
that.
footy one. You see players like double punch it with 2 hands.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
We
like,
can't
why you
do
just,
that.
yeah, you can't punch it in basketball, but it's like, why don't you just mark it if you got 2
Yeah.
hands to punch it? What's the story with the Bethany Theodore face mask? Do you know anything there?
I don't know that story.
She goes pretty
I'm
hard
lacking
on the
that inside scoop.
Yeah, she works pretty hard on the court, so wouldn't be surprised if she just got smacked in the nose one game.
She also one of those guards who plays at perfect elbow in the face height. I'm pretty close to that range myself, so I know you got to be, especially if you're getting in there with the bigs, you're right at their elbow
fair.
height
And
sometimes.
she's not afraid of the contest either,
Yeah.
Beth Theodore.
I wouldn't be surprised if she's taking a couple of elbows to the head. Good find.
3 ball from Miranda Gartner, just finding the iron. Pascal picking up rebounds and getting the offense started for Wyndham, so dangerous. Lauren Jones can't make her first triple of the night. She had 8 last week in a 75-point win. Little 1-2, Pearce keeps it. Finds Theodore in the corner. And hustling from Tennille Knight there on the rebound. Gets Wyndham a second opportunity here. AP on the mid-range, no good. And Phillips manages to finally control that one. And the Suns get it over safely. So if you're matching up here, if you're Wyndham coach, how are you going up against Alicia Carline? What's the thoughts there, Zoe?
I don't know I wasn't there for, oh, good luck. I wasn't there for their whole game plan, so not speaking on Wyndham's
Oh,
game
no,
plan,
I would never ask for inside information.
No.
No, but
But personally, I would probably be doubling her, at least when she gets the ball, because she is such a dominant threat on their team. You almost want to force the other girls to beat you in that case, I think.
yeah.
It's sort of similar to AP on our team. Like, you know she can bully someone one-on-one. You know she can go score, so see if those other girls are able to do it.
Make someone else beat you. Is
Yeah,
sort of what
I'm
I
a fan
say,
of
yeah.
that.
Works in the under 12s. That's my coaching experience.
Yeah, you do a lot of big scouting reports.
Most teams only have 1 or 2 players that
Yeah.
you worry about.
Well, that's the thing. I think that's one thing that makes Wyndham so tough. And Jamie right on cue there with an and one. Like, it's not enough just to shut down AP. Like, we've got a good team all around.
And I think that speaks to AP's, I suppose lack of ego. Like, AP has absolutely no drama taking herself off the ball and setting up in the corner and letting someone else run the point because she knows there's going to be good shots coming either for her or somebody else.
And if it's the right look, like, she's happy to have 20 assists a game instead.
I'd love an AP 20 assist game. That'd be fantastic.
She's been close. Oh, maybe not 20, but definitely 10
I think
plus.
she's got
she's
got a couple of triple doubles.
Yeah. But you're right. She definitely has no
Beautiful
ego about
finish.
that.
Carline up and under.
And you even know that playing with her. Like, she's more than happy to not be just the scorer and run everything. Like, she's just competitive as hell and wants to win.
Good rebound by Lauren Jones. Dumps it off to, I think it was AP to Neil. Back to AP.
Talk about unselfish play.
Yeah, there you go. That's it right there.
Like 5 passes right in the key there.
Yeah, dangerous when you get offense passing in the key. That is, it's hard to stop. Stephanie Powell pulling up on the mid-range. Good work by Pierce, keeping Carline off the glass. Brosseau finds Pierce on a nice little sort of downhill cut and draws the foul.
I must have missed that. That looked like a good defensive play.
Pretty clean. Yeah, it's a pretty poor angle from where we were to see that one. Yeah. There's number 9, Jacinta Maxwell checks in for the Suns. Always feel privileged to see Wyndham in the blue uniforms. Don't see them very often. Usually in the yellow, but obviously I think the Suns are dominantly yellow usually, so.
I think it's unanimous among the team that blue is the favorite color.
Oh,
the
really?
preferred uniform.
Oh, okay, right.
I think so. I think that's safe to say.
Yeah. It's typically the away uniforms, isn't it?
Yeah, it just depends who you're playing now, isn't it?
Yeah. Nice handles. Getting through there was Gartner. Finding Phillips outside. This finds there. Drains a long two. Must have had a toe on the line.
I hate those.
Yeah.
So you're going to be that close, you may as well make it a 3.
Good switch there from the Suns, but it leaves Brosseau open in the corner.
Yeah, she's all right.
Sick or not, yeah, you can still sit in the corner and drain some threes.
Got that first one out of your system, back to it.
That's right. As Gartner gets by her there in transition, and they're not going to the double team in the post, Zoe. I think Jamie Lee Pierce, they're pretty, maybe with Jamie Lee on the court, they're pretty happy for Jamie to take her, but maybe if Jamie goes off, they might sort of look to double there with, I don't know, Lily Impey and Lauren Jones. Oh, Jazz Goodman there as well.
Yeah, it can depend on the matchup. It can also depend where she catches it. Like, I think that one she caught it out a little bit away from the basket, so it's not as urgent of a double team, whereas if she's buried her right by the rim.
As Pascal puts the tip in off the glass after the miss from Pierce. Mackenzie Drew on. As we might just have an out-of-bounds ball, I think, and a couple of substitutions with Jones and Alex Connolly, fresh off a youth league game.
33 points, too.
33
Shout out
points
Alex.
in the youth league.
Good game, pretty good game.
Yeah. Didn't give her an easy night with the women's game backing up.
Nah.
Yeah, you had first dibs.
Yeah.
So I think we saw Jamie Lee come out and try to get the ball in sort of before Alicia could get hands on it, which if you gamble, I don't know what the technical term is, but I call it a gamble.
Yeah,
When you
that's
sort
gambling.
of, yeah, that's the technical term. All
Yeah,
right, good,
that's it.
good. Teaching out in 12's the right language then.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you
yeah.
gamble like that, you leave that backside open, and I'm not sure who the foul was on, but I think it was on Lauren Jones coming across late. As Alicia
Yeah.
knocks the first one down. Yeah, just the one foul for Wyndham, so easy to see who that one's on. I think from memory last time, I think we get one or two Alicia Carline fans in the YouTube comments or the YouTube views. So if you're watching from back home, there'll be a few people probably. We've got AP and Julie.
Ooh, that was nice.
AP shooting the three ball well this season.
I think you and I have talked enough trash to her that she
Yeah.
started shooting it a
She
little more.
took it real personal. Like no, but I told her I'd keep playing down her 3-point shooting so that maybe teams don't think she. But you look at the stat sheet; she's shooting at like 45%.
Don't let the other teams know.
Yeah, I think I could say whatever I wanted, and the AP scouting report would still be a list a mile long, really.
Yeah, it's definitely more complex than just stop one thing, right?
There's Pierce. Sort of missed the easy right-hand scoop, but then knocks down the fadeaway jump shot instead. As Wyndham have been off to a great start.
Patting those stats.
Yeah, got to get the rebound and then the shot. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, no one looks at field goal percentage. It's just points, rebounds. Good start to this first quarter by Wyndham. We've seen a couple of three-pointers go down, and surprisingly enough, like with the defensive and the sort of rebounding prowess of Carline, Wyndham have been able to pick up a few offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Which I probably didn't have on my script if I was sort of looking at this game on paper
That wouldn't
beforehand.
have been your prediction.
No, I would have thought it would have been pretty hard for them, but I'm just trying to pull up some stats. I left the iPad at home this week.
It's good when the team is, we call it rebounding by committee, but like more than just Jamie, you go rebound, everyone's getting in, everyone's crashing. So it's more than just one person to stop, which Carline, for as great of a rebounder she is, like you can't cover the whole key, you can't cover the whole court.
Yeah, no, exactly right. And you don't get a stat for that. Like there's games where Jamie, boxes out the center every single time, but doesn't get any rebounds for it.
It should be a rebound assist statistic category. Yeah, there should be a rebound assist category like that. You box someone out, let someone else get the rebound. There should be a screen assist category.
Assist. I like
hockey assist.
That was what I was going to say. I love the hockey assist, yeah.
Need more stats.
That's the hockey assist. If I could get one extra stat into a basketball stat sheet, the hockey assist would definitely be one.
It's just those little things that, the real ones know, the real ones see it.
For those playing at home, the hockey assist is like the pass that leads to the pass, right?
Yeah, the assist to the assist.
Yeah, or the assist to the assist,
Which is usually just a smart pass in itself, but it's not the direct assist. I'm sure one will come up.
It's Connolly.
Carrying over.
That's it. Starts off where she left off in the game just before.
That's what she was doing an hour ago.
It's good hustle from Jazz. Goodman on the offensive glass there. She's working with Carline now.
Yeah, I think they were looking to double that time.
Yeah, well, I think, Coach G pretty happy with a 16-point lead. You give Jamie Lee a bit of a breather rather than let her sort of run out of gas if this game does get tight. So
that's a tough matchup for 40 minutes straight.
Looking at the Suns, I think they haven't got much of a bench here tonight. But, Alicia Carline might be putting in some big shifts as AP's having a rest as well. Runs all the way down the bench. Love that.
Oh, they won't get that on camera. She went and high-fived all the kids on
all
the
the way down. Yeah, that's it. A few of the men's plays. I know they probably all do it, but I see Aaron Dolney do that as well. Goes all the way down.
Yeah, you got to show love to the fans.
That's it.
The little floor sweepers.
I think I saw Miles Thomas sign some autographs the other night as well. As Carline gets a steal. Yeah. Just post up on Theodore.
That's definitely elbow height matchup. She made it work, though.
Yeah, that's. I think it's good help. I think that was Goodman coming down late and helping out Theodore there as well. I think if you're the Suns and you see that matchup back on tape, you'd be pretty annoyed you didn't at least get a shot attempt off there.
Definitely.
With a pretty considerable height matchup. It's probably the biggest and the smallest player on the court paired up with each other there.
Yeah, that would be the most extreme mismatch. Mouse in the house, as we say.
Oh, Jazz.
Oof, good pass.
He's robbed of an assist there.
That could be another assist category. The should-be assists.
Yeah, that's right. Carline spinning into the jump shot. Couldn't get it to go.
I reckon that was good D from Jazz there, too, to at least force her into a tough shot.
There's good pressure on the ball there from the Suns. Results in out of bounds right in front of the Wyndham bench. There's Tanea Sualo in for the Suns. Back into the post in Carline. Good read by Jones.
Yeah, good anticipation. Otherwise, that would have been a layup.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, Alex Connolly. Great defense. Sliding those feet. There's Lauren Jones.
Ooh.
On the catch and shoot.
I think she wanted that 4-point play in hindsight.
Yeah. Louise Powell called for the foul. Was catching a game last night of, I'm not sure what it was, maybe on a 16s rep or something out of Diamond Valley, and there was last 30 seconds and a boy knocked down a 4-point play. I think they ended up going on to lose the game, but it was pretty impressive with someone closing out in your space like that.
4-point play is one of the best feelings.
Can't say I relate.
It doesn't happen a lot, but...
Yeah. As Jones is trying to make a 3-point play of her own here. The long way around. As Alicia Carline's having a rest for the Suns as Jones goes 3 for 3. Keeping the coach happy, knocking the free throws down.
Yeah, you got to make them pay for those kind of things.
Good pace by Gartner. Getting a good look on that dribble penetration from Stephanie Powell. Can't get it to go. I think that'll be on Alex Connolly. Have the arms in.
Yep. I think that's when you're late to help, you kind of just have to wall up, make them miss a tough shot, get the rebound.
Yeah.
You're not in any position to make a heroic block. We have that conversation a lot with my team. We try
Just
to
wall
jump
up.
over someone's back and try to make a block. And I'm like, you know, you don't have any business doing that. Just make a good defensive play.
Especially with how much you can sort of impact a shot just by getting in the space and walling up, like you said.
And if you force someone into a tough shot, you don't always need to go that extra mile and try to swat it out of the gym.
That was a nice pass from Goodman. As Theodore just couldn't get that finish to go. There's Jones, good steal.
Ooh, I was about to say, thought she got smacked.
A late whistle. Nice little head fake on the catch there. Although on the Hezzy, wasn't even a head fake. It was the.
I think she knows that they know the scout is she wants to shoot the 3.
Oh, for sure, right?
You know?
Yeah. I mean, she knocked down like 8.
Right, so you slow down at the 3-point line, and then
they're going to close out hard.
They're running out of you.
Little chess game.
Yeah.
As Jones
Very
moving the
smart.
pieces. She's gonna put up 20 tonight in free throws at this rate.
Hey, you got to get it how you can.
Hey, that's right.
Nothing wrong with 20 free throws.
Well, she's 5 from 5 here.
That's like all those great scoring records games, NBA and WNBA. You go and look at the actual breakdown, they always have like 20-something points off free throws.
Yeah. Well, that's right. There was even, I think I was talking to Jules the other week about, there was a moment in the men's game, maybe last week after the women's, where Miles knocked down, I think, 2 free throws at the end of the game, which just put it outside of the reach for Sunbury.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, if he misses both of those or even one of those, they have a shot to tie it up. But I think it put it to 4 or 5 points.
Yeah, that's called icing the game.
Iced it. Yeah, that's right. It's not something that's making a highlight reel, but it's pretty clutch.
Oh, absolutely.
Good defense by the Suns just there. Putting a lot of pressure on Tennille. Getting themselves an extra shot here late in the first quarter.
Yeah, they did a good job trapping right on the baseline, almost using it as that extra defender, giving them nowhere to go.
Sualo knocks down the triple.
And they make it count.
Theodore with 5. Lily Impey, catch and shoot is good. Now, I'm not too familiar with the scouting report on Lily Impey, but I don't think that's it, is it? Spot up, catch and shoots?
Yeah, a lot of those for sure.
Yeah.
She's very strong. Can do a bit of everything, but definitely loves to catch and shoot.
Yeah, right.
But that was a good little answer. Obviously, right after they got a little forced turnover, hit a 3.
Yeah.
We love an answer 3 in return.
And that was that good started off with that sort of really fast dribble penetration by Theodore. You see that, see the guard run in, the key collapses, especially late in the shot clock or late in the quarter, which, Lily Impey's rolled out the red carpet on that one pretty much.
Yeah, and a lot of times that's all you got to do is get it deep into the paint, draw the defense, and then find somebody else, especially when you got shooters around you. That's as simple as it needs to be.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it'd be if you were a Wyndham player who was like there's some of those players that I think like Rondo that are like super like assist dominant.
Yeah, pass first point guards.
It would be a great team to play for.
Oh, hell yeah.
So that quarter, pretty even spread. Jamie Lee Pierce, 7 points. Pascal, 7 points. Lauren Jones, 5, all in the free throws. Tennille Knight got 4. Lily Impey, 3. Connolly, 3. Julie Brosseau, 3. So it doesn't get a lot more evenly spread than that.
Yeah. Not bad.
And then for the Sherbrooke Suns, that's Carline with 6. And sort of single shots for Stephanie Powell, Kiara Phillips, Jacinta Maxwell, and Tayana Sualo as well. And Carline on the boards. Just the 1 rebound for Alicia Carline that quarter. So shout outs to Wyndham.
That's the most surprising.
Yeah, that's the most surprising. She's averaging, 14 a game. So the Suns are going to have to find another way to try and get themselves back into this one as they find themselves down 17 early.
And I'm sure that rebounding has been a point of emphasis for Wyndham going into this game as well. It's a hard thing to make a specific game plan for, other than telling, her matchup, don't let her rebound.
Yeah. But it's sort of a, bit of a cliche, or it's sort of, what are we going to focus on? Well, rebounding. So we should rebound every week, right?
Yeah. I find rebounding is one of the hardest things to coach because it's
effort.
Just go get the ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever is big and long and athletic and wants it more.
That's it. So much of it's just that, that effort that goes into it. That's why I love, you'd probably know Taku in the under-12s. It's like the smallest player out there, but he snatches so many boards.
Goes and rebounds.
Stephanie Powell on the little turnaround. And blink and you miss it. Wyndham are back on transition so quickly.
Yeah, that's definitely part of the Wyndham strategy.
And it ends up in a nice look by Brosseau, who manages to get a hand on that one somehow.
Yeah, she read that pass ahead well.
Nice work inside. Stephanie Powell, too strong on the shot.
Taking someone out mid-court.
Yeah, I think that's
a strategy.
I think they just got tangled up. I don't think there was much more to it. But Pascal strolls into an open key, and it's a nice pass over the top from Tennille Knight for 2 points.
Yeah, more nice ball movement from Wyndham.
Yeah, I can't believe how quickly they get the ball out before they get the ball out.
That's definitely a point of emphasis.
Like, I always try and take a look at the shot clock, and it's very rarely is it below 20 seconds, like after a score.
It's funny, too, because you see so many teams, they treat a made basket almost like it's a dead ball, but it's not.
Gartner, that's a nasty trip by Gartner. As Jones knocks ones down. Geez, I thought, I'm surprised Miranda Gartner got up after that.
It looked very awkward.
There's someone who knows their way around an ankle injury. So
it didn't look like the way you want to fall over.
No. I'm glad to see she's up and about, though. We don't want to see anyone get hurt here.
No, never.
Jones makes her first field goal of the night, just dealing with free throws up to this point.
Yeah, there's that double.
Yeah.
Pretty perfectly executed double until the rebound.
And the technical foul.
Must have been something bad if it was
Technical
they blew
foul
the
on
whistle
the.
right in the middle of the play.
Yeah,
Usually they might wait till a dead ball.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you could be. I mean, obviously we're always. I try and stay neutral, but a little bit biased towards Wyndham. But I mean, from here, it looked like AP and Jamie Lee Pierce were both pretty much as straight up as you could get.
Yeah, I thought. I
don't-
had even just said that. I thought it was a pretty perfectly executed
Yeah.
double.
Yeah,
Forced her into a tough shot.
and there was a bit of contact, but
We need the Jumbotron with the
yeah,
replay.
that's right. And Lauren Jones, why wouldn't you get her to knock the free throws down? She's 7 of 7 from the line.
Yeah, I heard Coach yell that out right away.
Lauren, yeah,
Yeah.
she's hot. Get her the ball.
Gotta shoot that.
It's not the worst option, the Jamie Lee Pierce 3.
Ooh, that
And
was
the
a good pass
Suns,
out of the pressure.
Yeah. Oof. A little sort of floater from Erin Burgoyne.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of people take their wide open layups without the backboard, but there you go.
She made it
If
count.
works. It's that classic drive kick extra.
Yeah, as Julie couldn't get that one to go. So AP almost got hit in the head.
I think she's so worried about Caroline, she didn't realize the basketball almost hit her in the head.
Yeah, I must say, Alicia did jump all over Lauren's back there.
No bias here, but
I think the catch was clean, but it was as she sort of pushed her down towards the ground. It's hard to argue that. I think
they call that a specky in footy, right?
yeah, that's right. There you go. Does the term is falcon a term? No? Okay.
I don't know.
I almost,
What's a
so a falcon is like when you get hit in the head. Like, so AP almost got a falcon
Oh.
in transition there. Lauren Jones knocks one down. There we go. Everyone's learning some new language here.
Yeah, it would have been the easiest steal of her life.
Yeah, hit her in the head as she's running down the court. As Lauren Jones is sort of came late into the season. I think she was over on college duties.
Yep,
But she's hit the ground running, hasn't she?
definitely.
There's a 3-ball from Phillips is in and out. I think Jones getting the rebound now. Yeah, Jones, 19 points a game in the handful of games she's played so far. Pascal weaving her way through traffic. Gets up off the glass for 2 points. We've got a whistle. Yeah, that's the thing with AP. She's hard to guard going right. Going left is almost unstoppable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pick your poison with her. And she's a very good decision maker, so
Yeah.
it really is just pick your poison.
Carline posting up on Pierce now, back on, so Sualo couldn't get that one to drop. Jones loses it.
I think
On
she
the
had
way
the
in.
right idea with the drive. Just needed to take the ball with her.
Sualo misses the 3 and out of bounds it goes. Yeah, I think that's the thing there. Laura Jones, it's a chess game she's playing where saw the hard closeout,
Yeah.
decided to put it on the floor.
Well, you hope as the Suns, someone's getting hot from 3, you make some kind of adjustment and run her off the line.
Yeah.
You don't want to just let the same player make it rain.
It's good box outs there from Wyndham. As AP did all the hard work with the Euro, getting back to the favoured left hand.
Got to finish the highlight.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, rubbed herself with a nice highlight clip
Yeah.
there. It was nice fundamental basketball. Kiara Phillips stopping and popping on that little baseline jumper. As there you see they're guarding that left hand. That's the answer from AP. Seen that a few times this year.
Should have said they try to guard that left hand.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that mid-range has been knocking them down this year as well. This was a nice initial bump from Louise Powell, Karajic Powell. little bump on AP to get a little bit of space. Then AP, little swipe, and must have caught a bit of the arm.
Yeah, I'm not a ref, but I thought it looked like a good strip.
You're a coach.
Ask her when she comes by if she touched the arm of the ball. I would be a terrible ref, to be fair. It's the one part of the game I want no part of.
Yeah, fair enough.
So respect to them.
As Louise Karadzic-Powell knocks down the second of her 2 free throws. Mackenzie Drew just fresh airs AP in transition there. Gets it back now. There's Maxwell guarding AP. Not far off a travel from AP, but gets it out of there. Has a foul on the rebound. There's Jamie Lee, just her first personal.
Yeah, you can see on that middle drive, they got 2 defenders going with AP, trying to get it out of her hands.
Yeah.
Which she just barely did, but she did.
Yeah, it was. It's always. I'm not the greatest as knowing when it is and isn't a travel. That was close there, but I think she just got it off before.
It was a little off balance, but
Looked awkward. Yeah.
Yeah, awkward
Yeah.
does not always equal travel.
That's right. That's right.
Contrary to what some of these non-refs be yelling out.
I have to find that guy's username. I reference him all the time. The guy on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok,
Which one?
who always puts up those "Is it a travel?" videos.
Oh, there's a few of those.
Yeah, and he does this really
have to send me that
complicated footwork. I think I might have before, and then it looks like a travel because it's super awkward. Then he breaks it down and it's not.
People be going so far with some of that stuff.
Yeah, I see Jared Hillier as a big component of that gather step or zero step. Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, people get carried away with the 0 step too, and they're just out here taking 3 steps, which is not the point. The concept is it's all about when you gather or pick up the ball, right?
Yeah, how late you consider time that gather. Yeah.
It don't just mean 0, 1, 2. You can take 3 steps whenever you want, but a lot of people get it twisted.
When it gets shifty is when it's that sort of gather step into the 2 foot, into that 2 foot pro hop, and then the step through.
Yeah.
Things like that.
You always got to see it and then see it in slow mo.
Yeah. There's one thing to watch here, and I love to look at a stat like this where it's Julie Brosseau 1 from 5 at the moment. I love to see how many misses a shooter gets before they just get hot. Because I think there was a game where Julie a couple of weeks ago was 0 from 6 and then finished the game 6 from 10 or something like that. Just went
that's
absolutely
the thing.
Bananas.
That's the thing, especially when you're a pure shooter, pure 3-point shooter. You can't get hung up on a little slow streak or getting cold.
It was a nice pass from Carline, finds Sualo. And who was that? I think that was Louise Powell on the follow-up.
I reckon AP had a jumper right there, too, if she wanted it.
There it is.
She found it. I don't need to tell her.
Yeah, nice little mid-range sort of baseline jumper again.
She just making sure everyone gets a touch.
That's right. Sualo guarded by Theodore.
Good defense from Kens.
Louise Karadzic-Powell, second time. Doesn't mind getting that shoulder into her defender and create a bit of space.
And I thought both times the defenders were in the right spot.
Yeah.
Be happy with a no call right there.
Oh, it's a great no call, absolutely, yeah. Especially when you see it's something that AP does so well. So something AP does is get that shoulder into the chest of the defender to create that space. When you see someone else doing it, you sort of just, give the props to it.
Yeah, and as long as the defender is in the right spot, I think it should be a no call most of the time, unless that bump is really excessive.
Yeah, that's right. It's a fine line, isn't it? That's sort of part of that offensive. If you've got that in your bag to create that space, knowing how hard to bump.
Yeah.
Some players drop that shoulder far too much, and clean somebody up. But
Yeah.
to be able to just bump that just enough to create that little bit of separation. It's a tough skill to teach too.
Oh, yeah. You got to bring the pads out.
Pascal gets a screen from Goodman. Kenzie Drew, 3-ball. No good. Suns just resetting and taking their time. Powell with Theodore. Spins back. Someone was swiping.
I think that one might have been AP.
Blue 12, AP, number 2 on her. It's tricky when you're I guess when you're not that Louise is a big, but when you sort of post up and you bring that ball down to that guard level.
Yeah.
As you saw that there, she sort of brought that ball down, and I mean AP got a fair bit of ball, must have got a little bit of the hand or the arm there as well, but
That's when we need the Jumbotron for again.
that extra zoom on the camera. But yeah, you bring that ball down to the lower level, you're sort of inviting a bit of trouble, but you draw the foul and knock the free throws down. Credit to Louise Karadzic-Powell, good from the line.
Yeah. And she had that matchup against Beth again.
Beth, yeah, favourable.
Favorable for Sunbury.
That's a good-looking shot from Jones, just couldn't get it to go. Wyndham holding on to a 22-point lead pretty comfortably.
But as we know, they're not happy till they're up by about 70, so
Sawala
keep playing the same way.
finds Gardner in the corner, knocks down the 3. Giving the Suns a bit of life, and Coach Hillier wants to talk something over. All right, so Pascal, 15 points. Who's leading things for the Suns? Pretty even spread. Alicia Carlo with 6. Karadzic-Powell with 5. Yeah, Kiara Phillips 4. Stephanie Powell 4. So, yeah, pretty evenly spread, yeah. And for Wyndham, we've seen Lauren Jones make a couple triples, and she's up to 13 points, and Pascal has 15. At 77% shooting. 7 from 9 from the field.
Regular.
Not too shabby. 4 rebounds, 3 assists as well to go with that.
Regular behavior.
Regular behavior. So just a 19-point lead for Wyndham now.
Do we give a shout out to AP and Jared for getting both Player of the Month and Coach of the Month
and
as well?
And Lucas on the men's
Allen.
team. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, AP Player of the Month in May for the Big V.
Like a no-brainer when you look at the numbers.
Oh, 30 a game or something, I think it was for the month. Yeah.
Not even that, but just the rebound, steals, assists.
Plus
as
the rest of
well.
it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. I don't think Wyndham undefeated. I think Wyndham dropped that one of their first game, if not the first game of the season, maybe second game of the season against Warrnambool. And after that, they've been on a tear. Good defense.
I thought that was more of a bump from the defender than a couple of ones they've called on this end when they initiate the bump.
Phillips looking for an option. Hands off to Gartner. Shot clock's winding down for the Suns. Mackenzie Drew just
good hands.
Got a hand in the cookie jar there.
Yeah, and they're having trouble just penetrating as Wyndham switches everything.
Yeah. Just doesn't get much more open than that for Lauren Jones. Just finds the back of the ring.
Speaking of bumping players and creating space very well.
Absolutely nothing Kiara Phillips could do there.
Textbook. That's how you end up shooting over 70%.
You're getting all your shots from under the basket.
Yep.
It's Tennille Knight giving Maxwell a hard time. As I think Tennille Knight might have got something in the face there. Phillips working hard on the glass, couldn't get the shot to go. Pierce drops it off in front of Pascal.
With the rainbow.
Yeah, big arc on that one.
She just shoots like
she
that.
had Miranda. Yeah, she does her pretty arc shot. She had
got a
Gardner sort of
rainbow.
closing out like pretty hard on her.
Yeah, I actually thought when she shot it, it looked a little rushed, but if it works, it works.
It's Tennille Knight.
Using the link.
Yeah. As Pascal jumped over the back. It's going to be a third personal on Amanda Pascal. Or was that on someone? Yeah, it was on AP, yeah. Third personal.
Yeah, no, they got Julie coming in.
I think at this rate, Wyndham shouldn't have to worry too much about Pascal with 3 fouls. Holding on to a, what's that, 24 points?
Yeah, there's plenty of time left.
Plenty of
You
time
never
for the
know.
Suns. That's right. No, that's...
Can't speak too soon. I wouldn't bet on it, but you can never assume that it's, well, there you go.
Yeah, you can't pass over to Neil Knight. That's for
No.
sure. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, see, so there was a foul, and Jared was, I believe, or it at least looked like Jared was yelling at his own team.
That's what I thought. Couldn't quite catch what he said. I thought he was speaking to Jones.
Yeah, it looked like Jared was talking to his team.
Which you got to say something pretty crazy to get a tech for that.
Yeah. I mean,
Or
look, maybe he
the
said
ref
something
just
else. Maybe the
misunderstood.
ref heard it. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with it, of course, but yeah, I don't know. Not sure what the ref heard there, but from what I could see from this side of things, it looked like, yeah, Jared was yelling at his own team.
Yeah, I couldn't pick up quite what he said.
As we've got a couple of free throws for the foul, Wyndham over the foul limit, and then a couple for the tech as well. So, as I think Gardner went 4 for 4 there, did she? 3 from 4. Lauren Jones put some star jumps in on the inbound there. And that is the first half. As we have a bit of a sort of scrappy finish to the second quarter there.
Yeah.
For what was a pretty fluid sort of first quarter and a half of basketball, that sort of back end of that second quarter just got a little bit scrappy. But
Scrappy is a good word.
as
Got a
it's
tech each.
yeah, each coach with a tech, even that one up. As Wyndham take a 21-point lead into halftime. We'll take a break at halftime as well. Be back in about 9 minutes for the second half.
Discover the ultimate in courts, Dream Courts, the official court partner of the NBL. As the leading experts in tailor-made courts, there are so many reasons to choose Dream Courts. Whether for casual backyard enjoyment or professional-grade competition, the fully customisable courts redefine how you play. Dream Courts offers an unparalleled playing experience for everyone. Elevate your game with a Dream Court designed just for you. Visit dreamcourts.com.au to get a quote today.
That's it. So shout out to our Woodville under-10s girls there, and the 16-2 girls for our teams of the week this year. And I didn't mean to bring up shout outs to our Wyndham under-14s and under-18 boys qualifying for the King's Birthday National Junior Classic. It's a massive tournament to qualify for. Find themselves in their second year in a row for the under-18s, so boys there pretty happy with themselves. It's Pascal going back to that mid-range pull-up as the Suns need to organise themselves and get someone inbound this one. Yeah, so the NJC taking place over King's Birthday weekend here in Melbourne.
Very exciting. You gonna go watch some games?
I was looking in a different area, but
She's front pivoted with the elbow up right into Laws's face. Not seeing any blood, so that's a good start.
Offensive foul on the Suns, number 9, Jacinta Maxwell.
It's one of those ones that is a not fun offensive foul, but also not intentional.
yeah.
Usually.
Yeah, well, it's all right. It doesn't have to be intentional for it to be a foul, right? It's, you know,
Just gotta cry it out.
bit reckless, or yeah, you get it in the nose and the eyes just water up straight away.
So as she's walking by us, you can
Tell you what, if Loz can even find the ring on her next shot, well, I'll be impressed. Because Julie's almost missed a lot on that one.
yeah.
And that's
She's still blinking
A few
away the
misses in a
tears,
row,
but
yeah.
she's a tough one. She gets right back into it.
I think we might see a little bit of blood coming out of that nose in a moment.
Hopefully not.
As they kick it back out to Gardner, gets a screen from Carline. Going to her own mid-range game, no good, and Pascal scoops that rebound up and gets transition going straight away. It's Jamie Lee Pearce, mid-range is no good. Tennille Knight on the putback.
It's a good rebound.
Yeah, it was a nice rebound, and then missed the shot as Carline posted up on Pearce. They send a triple team,
Yep, it worked.
and it's effective.
Ooh.
It's referees. It's about as animated as a block foul that you'll get, which I don't know if Jacinta Maxwell was set there as Jones cleaned her up.
Yeah, that would have to be a Jumbotron replay too. I thought she looked like she got to the spot. And I thought that was going to be a backcourt.
Yeah, because Tennille Knight took off from the front half
Yeah.
and landed in the back
You
half.
got to establish your feet in the backcourt,
Yeah.
from my understanding. But
Geez, for someone who doesn't want to be a ref, you know your
well,
stuff.
you got to know the rules if you want to yell at refs as a coach.
Well, is it
or
because it was a
play the
sideline inbound? Is that maybe why it's a bit different? As Carline working hard in the post. Not sure who this foul's going to be on. Might be Pearce. It is Jamie Lee Pearce picking up her second. Yeah, maybe because it's a sideline inbounds. Is it maybe?
I've had a ref told me that the rule recently changed about that if you jump from the front court to the back court.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly. I always grew up, that was a pretty clear backcourt. What Tennille
Yeah.
did, if you jump from the
Yeah.
front court, catch it in the air. It's the same as if you jumped from out of bounds, right? You haven't established that you're
Yeah,
in the court
yeah,
yet.
I
It's the
get
same
ya.
concept.
We need like a referee in our like YouTube comments section or
Yeah.
something like that, like an expert comments. Angela Carline, there we go. Shout outs. Angela Carline from NZ. Watching Alicia knock down a couple of free throws here. As she misses I've got a really bad habit of doing that this year, of putting the curse on people shooting free throws.
Oh, you do as a
I'm
commentator
I'm
first.
doing it a lot this year. Not intentionally, of course.
That's the first thing I think about when I come do these games. I don't want to curse nothing.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty shocking at free throws. Oh, he's a good free throw shooter, Brick, every time.
It is real. You seen that video where Steph Curry had made like, ooh, good save, Lauren.
Somehow Lauren manages to not travel or be touching the line and the ball at the same time.
That was a whole balancing act.
Yeah,
rolling
that was
around on the ground, but she made it
pretty
work.
good body control and awareness. She's still holding that nose. She might have to borrow Bethany Theodore's face guard the way Lauren Jones is going.
Going through it right now.
Yeah, they're not having a good time. There's Tennille Knight's limping as well. Pretty physical game here from both these teams.
There has been a lot of physicality, a lot of hitting the deck.
Pascal on her way in, picks up a foul. 43, it's going to be on Alicia Carline, just her second. So that looked pretty good from Alicia. Heard the shout from AP, she wanted the foul.
She's letting the refs know to call that one.
It's MVP treatment. She's on pace to go back-to-back after finishing MVP last season, I believe.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Knocking down a couple of free throws. 21 points already. There's a good-looking shot from Phillips. Is in and out. Pascal finds Jones. Quick release from the corner.
There you go. What's the opposite of a commentator curse?
Yeah, that's right.
Commentator assist.
Probably seeing 3 rings. The shot in the middle, shot in the middle one.
Little shout out LeBron.
Yeah. Yeah, that is too, isn't it?
I forgot about that right so you said it.
Yeah. Sherbrooke taking their time, not rushing it. Ends up in a nice little mid-range shot.
Yeah, you can see
As Pascal was about as straight up as you could get there.
Yeah.
I don't think there's too much that the Suns can be worried about there.
I don't know if Carline was trying to sell it or hoping she got fouled, but
unless AP was there late, which it's hard
like
to
a
say.
tree to me.
Yeah.
Need to go back and see the replay.
Yeah. They'll be walking on the court talking to the refs. That's a quick way to get a technical foul. Scott Gunther, coach of the Suns.
Doesn't got any to spare.
Yeah, that's right. Another one. He's out. He's on the bus home if he gets a second one.
Yeah, I think it can be easy for people to look at what the offensive player is doing and assume that was a foul. You know, she went up and fell over, but really you should be looking at what the defender is doing. And I think in that case,
and it's hard to watch both things at the same time because you see the offensive player make a move. And you see them go down, and then you notice that AP standing there straight up. It's like, oh, but was she straight up, and was she there in time?
Yeah.
It's and the referees don't get the, you know, you could go back on the tape and watch that replay and go, see, it was a foul, but the referees are trying to make that call in a split second.
Yeah. Like I said, respect to the refs because I would suck at that job.
Yeah. And to be fair, I think Jared was calling for a foul on Carline a moment before that.
Well, yeah,
on the
coaches
rebound.
are always.
So within 2 seconds, not even, we had Jared arguing for a foul, and then we had Scott Gunther arguing for a foul on the same player.
The thing you definitely can't do as a ref is go take advice from the coaches and the players because that is definitely no correct answers are being found.
But then they'd be saying you're calling too much, let the players play.
Nah, yeah. I never see a coach argue against their own team about anything. So.
Yeah.
We all get very biased and borderline delusional when we're on the court, too. Myself included. Like, it's just...
Well, I think I remember speaking to you a little while ago, like, you noticed that... oh, no, maybe not you, maybe it was someone else, but, like, when you come over from the States and play in Australia, like, the different referee...
Yeah, there's definitely some differences.
Nice extra pass from Sawalo, finds Phillips. And it's off, and Carline scoops the rebound up and gets the Suns a second look. Little hand check from Tennille Knight. I think Swallow wanted a whistle but didn't get it. Carline hits the deck again. AP flings it out to Mackenzie Drew. Can't get the 3-ball to go.
Yeah, you can see Wyndham is switching with everyone except Carline. They want to keep Jamie on her.
Yeah. Oof. Deep 3. But Swallow, I sort of missed who let that one go.
That was from Steph.
From Steph. I was watching the post action and then, 3-ball goes up from Stephanie Powell. Tennille Knight on her way in with a head of steam.
We should be keeping a stat of how many times people hit the ground.
Jeez.
Tennille would be up there.
Yeah, Tennille Knight I don't think she had much of a plan on her way into the key there. I think she just got downhill and was like, this is going to suck. And just went in. But
This is going to suck.
so, like,
Sometimes that's the plan.
she got downhill and saw like 3 yellow jerseys like right in front of her, just took it up and manages to draw the foul.
That's the plan.
Well, that's right. I mean, you pick up a foul on their, their best player. You take that as a result. Knock a
That's
free
true.
throw down.
Nothing wrong with that. Give her third.
That's right.
I was about to say I think she missed her, but found her eventually.
I think Wyndham missed that one.
The coach in me almost yelled out from here.
Please don't yell. I might
No, yeah.
headphones on.
I won't scream into the microphone, but
Yeah,
it was plays like that where you almost want to.
yeah. There's a hold. I think it was a hold on the screen or something. I missed that one.
Yeah, I think they were getting a little too physical on that handoff action or whatever they were doing.
Yep. Need to bring a couple extra screens. Maybe if we make our way into the to postseason, I might sort of have the iPad with the stats, maybe a second
yeah.
iPad, and have the game on like a 5-second delay,
Yeah,
so I can sort of watch a quick replay.
absolutely.
Maybe bring a multi-screen setup.
Our own mini jumbotron.
Yeah, that's right. As Erin Burgoyne thought about that, she probably should have pulled the trigger on it.
Yeah, they were leaving her alone, daring her to.
The difference with a Wyndham unit, no one's thinking twice about shooting that 3-ball. Good pressure from the Suns here. Shot clock down to single figures. As someone caught a piece of Beth Theodore's arm, it looked like on the way in. Adjudged to be Stephanie Powell.
She'd be one there going in excited to block.
That's a bit of a crime, isn't it? Giving away 2 shots with a shot clock down to 2 or 3 seconds.
Especially on a tough falling away lefty layup over a bigger defender.
Yeah.
It's the same thing we were saying earlier. Sometimes you've done your job enough.
Yeah.
Let her miss the shot.
Yeah.
You get a little trigger happy, especially if you're a good shot blocker.
You want to get that stat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For that highlight or whatever it is.
And Beth Theodore makes them pay, knocks them both down.
Being a non-shot blocker myself, it's hard to relate. I'm pretty good at just letting them shoot the tough shot.
Yeah. Swallow working with Kenzie Drew on her. The Suns reset.
Good help to Neil.
Tennille Knights hit the deck once more. There's plenty of physicality there. So I think that was Miranda Gardner sort of running into sort of Jazz Goodman and Tennille Knight. There was a fair bit of contact there, but no whistle. And then we saw Tennille Knight trying to split the gap and copped a little bump and hit the deck again.
Just trying to thread that needle.
I suppose that's the difference. We see like Miranda Gardner down there, like ran into the chest of her defender. Like just from the fact, so obviously that means the defender's in front of you, right? So you can't. It's hard to call that foul when you hit someone in the chest. Whereas I think Tennille Knight got a bump on the side.
Right. Well, it's all of that. I forget the terminology. Like the defender needs to be in legal guarding position, which is not on the side or behind of somebody.
The car park, Erin Burgoyne tried something.
I'm surprised she let that one fly, but not the one where they all left her alone.
It's probably the coach saying, hey, just shoot the ball if you're left open. Theodore working hard on the glass there. Sualo on the way in, draws the foul.
It was a nice finish.
Did I see you playing with Tanea Sualo? No, maybe that was AP, Summer Jam?
Oh, yeah, that was AP.
That was AP playing with...
I was playing on a different team.
Yeah.
I should have played on their team because they won the whole damn thing.
Well, didn't get the invite?
Nah. I didn't know none of them.
Yeah, yes. Tanea Sualo knocks down the three-point play. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a Sualo Pascal one-on-one game. That'd be some nice handles showing off in there. As Tanea showed some good handles so far here for the Suns. Oh, Connolly's open in the corner. And despite the yelling from the coach behind her on the shot.
Communication on that press there. That was a little bit too easy to break it.
Yeah. Tough team to press with them because, you know, everyone's pretty happy to handle the ball and everyone's pretty happy to get to the corner and shoot it. As Connolly trips over thin air and loses that one.
Yeah, I hate an unforced turnover like that.
Yeah, just a little slip and a little stumble.
When there's all that work and people killing each other and falling over and getting elbows to the face for the ball, and then you just give one away.
Yeah.
Not a good feeling.
As Lily Impey puts on the floor and tries a mid-ranger, no good. That's a beautiful little 1-2 with Jazz Goodman and Beth Theodore, who strolls into an open layup there.
Nice cut and a nice find.
Yeah. I think Jazz is pretty happy to not try and take on one of the sort of best shot blockers in the comp in Alicia Carline there.
Love Jazz. I don't know if that is where she'd want to be either.
Yeah. She knows their matchup. As Sualo fires one off late in the shot clock. It's no good.
It almost looked good from our
I
angle.
tell you what, it didn't look far off, did it? Just
and you hate those ones where you play
long.
23 great seconds of defense and then they hit the shot at the end. That is so deflating.
There we go. Jazz puts one on the floor and loses it on the way in this time.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, that one-on-one matchup.
I think Lily Impey's going to be called for the foul here. But yeah, speaking of like Jazz Goodman on that post with Carline, that's, you know, that's a part of the offense as well. Even if you're not trying to get the shot, you sort of bring that center out of the out of that shot blocking zone,
absolutely,
which gives that space for, you know, smallest player on the court to cut in for an open layup.
Yeah, and Jazz does that well, you know, driving it into the paint, back someone down, not necessarily always looking to go score on somebody, but she's probing at the same time. And I think, like you said, she's probably not looking to go one-on-one score against Carline.
Jazz
Maybe
Goodman,
she'll prove us wrong.
I mean, Jazz figured she got 5 fouls to give. She may as well use a couple of them here. As that one is on. No, that wasn't even on Jazz. That was on Beth Theodore. So, Jazzy G playing tough.
On that double on Carline, just trying to get it out of her hands however you can.
Brings a screen this time. Gartner trips over. Maxwell on the way in. Little runner is good. Julie's dry spell from beyond the three-point line continues.
I think they need to make more of an effort to get it into Carline.
I think Wyndham are doing a pretty good job
Shutting her
but
down.
yeah, you're right. Because every time she does.
There you go, on cue.
Yeah. That was a really smart spin by Alicia to go back the other way, because I think she
Away
sort
from
of
the double.
heard the double,
Yeah,
heard or
definitely.
saw the double coming, yeah. And figured if she's going to get in the post, she's not going to have time to think it through.
Yeah.
You sort of got to get it and go before the double comes.
Yeah, that's the thing. You either got to, I mean, scoring with the double is extremely tough. You either got to go before or make a nice pass out.
Yeah. So,
But then I think that's kind of what Wyndham wants, is just get it out of her hands. So that was a good read right there. Like you said, going quick.
Yeah.
I think Sunbury probably wants to look at her a bit more, because no one else is exactly going off, and she's such a weapon.
Yeah.
You can't just allow that double to, you know, do exactly what Wyndham wants, which is to get it out of her hands.
There's another one from Julie Brosseau. In and out this time. Still getting good looks, Julie.
I thought Jazz got lucky on that one.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think Jazz would have argued that foul call. Still with 5 fouls to give Jazz Goodman.
Yeah, put him to use. Tough finish there.
Tough finish from Theodore. Couldn't get that one to go. shot clock and game clock pretty much synced up. Good work from Maxwell. Kenzie Drew ran into some trouble. I think that was some hands off or hands on from Mackenzie Drew. Oh no, Lily Impey. And Wyndham over the limit, so it's going to be 2 free throws, whether it was a shooting or a passing motion, whichever way it was, doesn't matter. Maxwell can't get the first one to go.
Maybe that one worked out for the best then, because they were about to get a car line layup out of it.
Maxwell
Instead, 2 missed free throws.
As they managed to bring a jump ball in as well. Got 7 seconds on the clock here. The Sherbrooke Suns need to try and find themselves a good look going into the final break.
Mackenzie got a tip on that.
Yeah, long arms of Mackenzie Drew.
Oof.
Theodore got that front position.
That was almost a very nice and one.
Yeah, just rimmed out. Not afraid to attack the ring. I suppose that's a thing. You look at a player wearing the face mask and you go, oh, she's clearly not afraid of, getting, as we were saying, like attacking hard. And you'd always find a similar thing with AFL footy players, like some of them wear like the helmets. Have you seen the soft helmets some footy players would wear?
Do they play crazier when they have that on?
Yeah, there's like a bit of like thought behind that. Like, do they go? Like, are they more inclined to then get head knocks because they feel protected? Right.
Well, that's like the NFL in America, because they're all padded and helmeted up, that they go crazy hitting each other, but they're almost delusional about it, like they're invincible because they got pads on.
Yeah, there's a whole conversation there that we had about
about
head knocks in American football.
Yes.
Let's have a look at some stats, run through what we've got here. So Wyndham putting up 76 points. We always try and keep tabs of how Wyndham's looking in terms of 100 points. It's usually a mark. They're trying to break.
Yeah,
they're on pace. The AP, Amanda Pascal with 21 in 22 minutes. So she's been pretty effective there in her output so far. Laura Jones 16. And it's pretty evenly spread with Jamie Lee Pearce with 9, Theodore with 6, 9, 7. And for the Suns, yet to get a player into double digits. Alicia Carline has 9 to go along with 12 boards. So Wyndham had done well to keep her quiet on the scoring ends.
Yeah, definitely has been part of the game plan and is working out.
Which has contributed, pretty significantly to a 29-point lead going into the final break. So it would take something miraculous. We'd be in for a show if Sherbrooke managed to get themselves back into this one from here.
Yep. Commentator curse, potentially.
Yeah, that's right. You got a whole team of kids to worry about.
Yeah.
Sure.
Feels like parenting sometimes.
I can imagine, right? Yeah. You bump into someone in the street and do you have kids? Oh yeah, I've got 10 teenage daughters. A couple of young ones in there today as well.
Oh yeah, shout out to the youngins.
Well,
they both got on and scored.
Who were the 2 young girls at the end of the youth league game I saw? Who was that?
Coco and Chloe.
Chloe? Yeah, Coco and Chloe from the under 16s, did I hear?
Yeah.
Getting a run in the youth league.
Hell yeah.
Far out.
Been doing well in practice. You get opportunities like that.
So Wyndham throw one away here.
There's a little miscommunication on the curl versus pop.
Looks like Lily Impey's been off at some tryouts or something
With the
during
leg
the week.
Shirley's got the arm tattoo too, but we can't see it.
Yeah, I could not play in long sleeves like that. I don't know how they do it.
I don't mind a long sleeve.
Yeah?
When it's cold.
Fair enough. It's Phillips, 3-ball, no good. Theodore dodges the double team and flips it across. Mackenzie Drew, Lily Impey in the corner. Likes it from there.
She loves to catch and shoot. That's exactly what Wyndham wants.
Yeah, good. Ooh, almost lost the feet there this time. As it's great to see them able to get minutes into. Well, not that we have too many sort of the youth players in the team here today, but nice to see this is the opportunities they get to give them plenty of time. So when they are called upon, they're able to execute. I think I saw Mackenzie Drew a few years ago getting really good minutes, and now she's a key player in the team.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of step one of that process, isn't it?
Carline makes a nice finish off the glass.
That is another perk about, I wouldn't say this is a blowout game, but, nice 30-point lead.
Yeah.
You can afford to allow some other players a chance to actually play, not just get those charity minutes in the last, 2 or 3.
Yeah, that's right. As there's a foul, maybe on Mackenzie Drew on the screen, I think.
Yeah, he's just bumped into her too hard on moving screen.
I think that's something the Sherbrooke bench has been screaming for, apparently.
Yeah, I saw their coach throw up the little, what do you call it, the intentional foul signal. I don't think it was anything like that.
Theodore.
Good job reestablishing herself in bounds.
Yeah, that was like...
smart.
Yeah, really smart.
You see a lot of players, they'll just continue to go touch the basketball without getting their feet back in and get a turnover.
As Lauren Jones strolls in for 2 points.
I think that's our first non-free thrower three-pointer.
I think so. It's Maxwell weaving through a couple of Wyndham players. Phillips wide open for 3, in and out.
Good
Carline working hard.
That's what she's going to have to do if they got any chance of coming back.
Wyndham just taking a second, resetting. Professional. Hang on, we're going to help the ref out here. That's like a thing. I would hate to see someone trip over their own shoelace.
You'd feel responsible.
I'd feel if I had seen it and not said something, I'd feel terrible.
Shout out to Mitch, looking for the ref's
Looking
safety.
out for the ref. That's right. Try and buy a favourable call for Wyndham. When we need it, bank those ones up. Need any water? You guys all good?
You all good? Just want the refs to like me. Gonna have to.
Shot clock violation, despite the shouts from cameraman Aaron up there. As I think I spoke to someone, you might be able to sort of maybe give me a little bit of more information here, but the Wyndham bench don't count down the shot clock? They don't.
Are they not counting it at all?
They don't count it at all. Like, I think actively they don't count it down. Like,
I don't know why you wouldn't do that.
It's a choice.
I actually get really upset with my players if the bench is not counting down.
Yeah.
You definitely don't count down the other team's shot clock, but when we have the ball, because you see in a case like that, like, it would help Lily to know exactly how much time is left in her decision making, and she went just a second too late.
Yeah.
Take a bad shot, air ball, or don't even get the shot off.
Well, I think that's a thing. I can't remember who I was speaking to. Maybe it was AP, but it was an active choice to not count it down because they believe it sometimes leads them to rush and get a lesser quality shot off.
I could see you making an argument not counting down right at 10, because then someone might start rushing.
Yeah.
But surely at 5 seconds, you need to know how much time is left, and you don't have the luxury of looking up at the clock all the time.
Yeah.
Or you see every now and then a player doesn't realize. I don't know. I think it's a communication must. And I think if anything, that's on the players to. Just because there's 10 seconds left doesn't mean you hit the panic button. It's just okay, I know what's going on.
Good defense from Sherbrooke Suns there,
Yeah.
causing almost another violation, but it was an air ball instead. Oh, air ball then out of bounds. So good pressure.
I think forcing a shot clock violation is probably the most exciting thing.
8-second back up.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Either of those, because it's just like, it's one thing if you get a steal or force an air ball, like
Yeah.
that's exciting too. But
Yeah.
when you just stifle them to the point
Yeah.
that they can't even get a shot off or can't even cross half court, it's like that's just a different level of dominant defense, isn't it?
As Tennille Knight got a good shot off in the corner there. Couldn't get it to go. Stephanie Powell looks for her own corner three to go.
Thought she might have rushed that one when she didn't really
She had a
need
lot
to.
more time. I think Tennille Knight was aware of how long she was there for.
Yeah, their coach was letting her know.
I think Jones was sweeping in. Mummy on Jamie Lee this one. So Wyndham continuing to play hard despite being up 30. There's no letting the foot off the gas with Coach G, that's for sure.
Which I think is the right way to be.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when you haven't got a 7-man bench, you can really sort of put the kids on.
Yeah.
There's a few faces I can sort of think of that aren't there. I think Charlie McKinnon, I think I saw her in a women's game. She obviously played just before. Ella McLeod as well, another one who's been in there, but youth league as well.
Also, shout out to Charlie. She had 37 points in our game tonight.
That's a lot.
I came off and AP told me I was being a hater for not leaving her on to get 40. So I didn't realize.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, he took her out the last minute, but I was like, yeah, fair point.
As Maxwell goes to the line, Wyndham over the foul limit. She knocks down both of her free throws. As Wyndham looking to get something going. Connolly from the corner. A quick release on that three ball.
She's shooting well today.
Yeah, feeling it.
Just didn't catch that one.
Yeah, just missed that. Tennille Knight scoops it up.
Good to see Tennille with the handles. And the shot. Almost.
Almost. Good transition back here from Wyndham, bringing some numbers pretty quickly. Jones working to get over that screen from Carline. Maxwell flicks it out. Burgoyne. Three balls good from deep. As Julie's cold spell continues.
Blame it on the sickness.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. No flu game here for Julie Brosseau this week. As I don't know, I saw Sualo go under the handoff rather than sort of chasing over it. I thought, oh, here we go. That's a...
Yeah, usually she's launching that first.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I think that just goes to show maybe she's even feeling a little bit off from behind the arc because, yeah, you see someone go under that screen or under that handoff and pulls that trigger straight away.
Yeah. Can go one way or another when you're coming back from illness or injury, right? You can be super hot and just feeling excited and happy to be out there, or sometimes it takes an extra day to get back to normal.
I think especially as the game goes on, I think she hit a couple of shots early or a shot early.
Yeah, she had one.
But like that sort of flu as it goes on,
I reckon
it's harder to breathe. It's sort of
yeah. I reckon she looks a little bit more tired than usual too.
Yeah. Just with AP sitting on the bench as well. AP's happy just to sit there and relax for tonight.
Yeah, it looks weird, doesn't it? I think that might be more of a thought this season than last is when they don't need to play her 40 minutes, they're not playing her 40 minutes.
No, absolutely.
You know, just for the sake of her getting her triple doubles and everything. Like.
Yeah, that's right. No need to no need to stat pad and try and sort of reel in any more accolades than she's going to get anyway.
Yeah, and it's twofold, giving those other girls a chance to actually handle the ball and run the
an
game
offense.
without her on there.
That's right. Yeah.
And save her a little bit.
I mean, that's probably, one thing to credit to AP, obviously, a very, very good athlete. I can't recall her missing a game for Wyndham.
Nope.
Yeah, so that's, goes to show, like, the preparation, the recovery. Touch wood. Knock on wood.
Yes, knock on wood.
Nothing would ever happen to AP. But it's important that, this offense continues to be productive if she's ever unavailable for whatever reason.
Yeah, or even just foul trouble or anything.
Yeah,
like
that's right.
You never want a team where one person is the whole foundation and pivotal to the entire success of the team.
And like little
Not
things
saying
happen.
that's what she is, but
like even like a little thing, like a little cut above the, like you might get a cut on the eye or the face that you can't play through, or a little tiny injury in a game that down the stretch might take you out.
Or God forbid fouls out one game and then you know you want your team to be confident in what they got.
So tactical from Coach G to
see, why wouldn't you count that?
Yeah, see, there we go. Even I wasn't aware the shot clock was counting down.
I don't know why that would be
I thought Jazz was going to pull that sort of turnaround from the low post.
It looked like she didn't know because she still passed it, so I don't know why. Surely the last 5 or 6 seconds you'd count out.
They don't. I'll tell you, it's an active choice to not count it down.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed it before.
That's the mind of Jared Hillier, trying to, try to get inside that mind. That's, I don't know if you want to, but.
No, I'd be yelling at my team when they don't communicate the clock.
It's like number one job as a bench, isn't it,
Literally.
to count that down? Yeah, in every other team but this one.
Yeah. Like, you got one job when you're on the bench, and that's to use your voice.
Yeah. Jones comes over for the double team.
I think they're just a second too late on all of those rotations.
Beautiful composure and footwork from Louise Karajic-Powell. Just pulling that jump stop into the step through. Good to see. Jazzy Goodman. Tough shot over Carline. 3 ball from Connolly, no good. And a loose foul on that rebound.
I didn't see that one.
I think if she gets 2 hands on the ball like that, you've got to let her just bring it in and inbound and get it off, I think, rather than waste a foul.
Yeah, I couldn't see the actual foul, but
Coach G still giving it to Lauren. Alicia Carline be up to a double-double now. She did have a 12 points, 15 boards, an assist and a steal in there as well. And a block. There we go. Put stats in every category. So Wyndham looking to get something going before the shot clock winds down. 3 ball from Jones. Looks pretty good. Wyndham still going hard on those rebounds from Carline. If she's not getting rid of it straight away, they've had 3 players on her this time.
yeah, did a better job getting their actual hands on the ball that time too.
Jones.
You can see the power of Carline when people get into the paint.
Yeah, definitely.
They're either settling for a worse shot.
A lot of rush shots
just
as
kicking
well.
it out.
Yeah.
It's like the Wemby effect.
I was thinking the same thing, yeah. Sualo, lefty runner off the glass is good.
You've seen that montage of clips where players drive it in and
Run
Wemby's
away.
standing there, yeah. I reckon Carline has a little bit of that effect as well.
Yeah. So she doesn't get as many blocks as maybe she could because players are just avoiding her at all costs.
Yeah, it's one of those non-stat stats.
Jazz Goodman knocks the 3 ball down.
It was almost a really good defensive possession, but I don't know about that either.
Coach Jared Hilly, I think he's ready for bed by the sounds of it. He's like, just wants to finish.
Not sure if he's
Doesn't
yelling at
want
Alex
the
or
whistle.
ref.
I think that was Alex. I think it was let it play out, is what I heard. I think he just wants.
He's got dinner ready at home.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I'm not too sure his whole family's here, so probably not. We got one of his sons is the team manager. His
Shout out Boston.
his other son's on the camera for their own
Shout out Merrick.
team. I did see Joey and Tony bringing the food in for the girls after the game.
Yeah, put the family to work.
That's it. They're all here.
It's a family club.
Literally.
Yeah.
Goodman again from the same spot. She just got one to go from.
Get Lauren trying to jump with Caroline. She almost got it.
Yeah.
Showing the bounce.
Wyndham still bringing the pressure. Find
They
themselves.
want to avoid any silly touch fouls, though,
Yeah.
on cue.
I think Tennille Knight was going down. I think she was going over, and it was like, oh no, this is too late.
She wasn't trying to foul.
No, I think she tripped up, maybe on the screen or on her own feet. And unfortunately, gives away the foul on Phillips, who's going to go to the line and shoot a couple. Kiara Phillips had a good game last week. The 22 points against McKinnon. That was in a good win for the Suns. That'll be 6 for her here tonight. So Wyndham have kept her pretty quiet. Both these teams will be looking forward to a week off next week with a long weekend.
True. It's around that time of the season where you really need a
Little break.
yeah, even if it's just one weekend without a game, can make a big difference.
As I think Jones or Tennille Knight will be fouling on Carline here.
Yeah, I think Lauren got a hand in there.
Yeah, on the catch. It's going to be shots either way. So yeah, long weekend, no games across the board next week. Then we're bringing it back with a bang the week after. It's pink night here.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think the Youth League are on that night. I think you might. Are you playing pink night on the 15th?
Yeah, on the Sunday.
On the Sunday.
I'll have to double check.
Yeah.
Can't think that far ahead.
So I think it's women's and men's here for pink
Yeah.
night on the Saturday night, whereas previously it's been the Youth League women and then the
We
the
definitely
Wyndham
have a pink game. I think we're
Okay.
Sunday, though.
Ah, nice. No, so I think they're really pumping that up. So if you are in the Wyndham area, definitely come down wearing pink for.
Got to come out for pink night.
You got to come out for pink night. It's Carline getting a fast break.
Surely go for a dunk on that.
Thought she might have.
If anyone's doing it, I thought
Yeah.
she might have gone for a dunk on that.
That would be wildly impressive. Wyndham swinging it around. Tennille Knight going in, gets a hard foul. And Alicia
Hear that
Carline,
ball.
yeah, that's her night done. Head straight to the bench. Only with 17 to go. She's been a bit of a pest for Wyndham to deal with. Definitely not blocking a lot of shots, but affecting a lot of shots in the paint there. Not a hugely offensively productive night for Alicia by her own standards, but it's a shame they didn't have someone else to sort of put the pressure on Wyndham. I suppose the Suns didn't really have a second player to really sort of give Wyndham a headache. It was keep Alicia quiet, and that was enough to get themselves a pretty comfortable win.
Yeah, and like you said, she's definitely a force in other ways than just scoring, but I think Wyndham did a pretty good job to slow her down and not let her dominate.
But the Suns were pressing Tennille there in transition. And that is
Showing the handles a little bit.
That is the game for Wyndham. It ends up in a 20-point, pretty comfortable win from tip to finish off there. It was Wyndham from start to finish, really. The Suns just could not get sort of anything really going to press Wyndham.
Some good moments, but
some good moments, but couldn't keep it together for long enough to put a bit of pressure on the home team, who continue a pretty big winning streak. They're now 10-1. And they'll actually play Bulleen, who's second on the ladder, I believe, on pink night. So that'll be a good
That'll
game.
be a good game to come to.
Be a good game to check out. If not in person, catch you on the live stream. So thanks for joining me, Zoe.
Anytime that I can.
Yeah,
My
that's
pleasure.
right. You're a busy woman coaching that youth league team.
Whenever there's no conflict, I'm here.
Yeah, that's it. So absolute pleasure. I hope you enjoyed the game, and we look forward to either seeing you in person here in a couple of weeks for pink night, or we'll catch you on the live stream. Cheers. Thanks, Zoe.
Cheers.